everyone, this is Kathir. Today I am going to talk about one of the heuristic principle, consistency and standards in user interface design. So there are few key reasons we need to maintain the consistency and standards in user interface design to improve the good user experience. So as you design in user interface, it is important to keep in mind the interaction between the user, cognitive and the screen you are designing for. So making things easier for users means not forcing them to learn new representations or tool sets for each task. So reducing the length of the thinking process by elimination of confusion helps to improve the good user experience. So the consistency limits the number of ways actions and operations are represented, ensuring that users don't have to learn new representation for each task. Further, establishing design norms like following platform conventions allow users to complete new tasks without learning a whole new controls. This may sound like a simple concept, but there are many examples out in a world which are not followed consistency and standards and creating the confusions. So users tend to apply rules they have experienced outside of your website or product. They bring their own expectations and experience. So we should be mindful of whether we are not causing the confusion when we deviate from the design standards and conventions. Further, users should not have to spend time whether different weights, interactions or actions actually mean the same thing within the context of your product. So confusions occurs when people are unable to piece together information at times, upsetting them from achieving something when the users hindered from achieving the goal. So confusions generally causes frustration and the frustration leads to poor user experience. Therefore, we should always aim to eliminate confusion at every touch point wherever possible. The language you use throughout your user flow cannot only influence your user's perception of your product, but also be a point of confusion when users different terminology to represent the same thing. So this concerns not only in the terms you choose, but also the tone in which you convey your message. So scaring your users with a serious and threatening error message will kill good user experience. So UI elements that are commonly used such as message windows, menu bars, icons, scroll bars and radio buttons are graphic elements that are typically consistent and have representation that are widely understood by users. So failing to utilize the commonly used visual representation will force the users to consciously engage with the user interface in a way that is uncomfortable. So which reduces the speed at which they could be navigating and performing desired tasks. So make sure visual elements are consistent throughout your website. The content, the UI elements, fonts, backgrounds and colors should be in harmony and feel consistent at every touch point. To manage the consistency and standard, better to we have the style guide and branding manual designed for the company. I hope that you could understand the heuristic principle consistency and standard benefits. Thanks for watching. I will see you next video.